Hello everyone. Oh, welcome back to another gravy stream. Blip. Alright. We are continuing to work on our Balrond Amazing Nature playthrough, aka B.A.N. Blip. Yeah, yesterday we finished up the Mistlands, got all of the Sealbreaker fragments we were looking for, fought the queen, showed her who was boss. Had not too bad of a time with our corner strategy. It's still a little wonky. I don't know exactly, like, I really do need to just like sit down and do some testing on that eventually. But that would be in vanilla more than anything else. So today, where we are starting is checking our inventory, as I said I was going to do. Reminding ourselves that we have these things that need to be cooked. Fermented, really, but... okay. So yeah, let's hope that our fermenters are not gonna act up today, but we'll see, right? Oh right, our Drakkar is out at the deep north. That's what we did at the end of the stream yesterday. Is we sailed up to the deep north, kind of started poking around a little bit, got a couple of things. The plan is to eventually, more than likely, actually build like a little bit of a base out there. Maybe try to use a few more building pieces that we haven't used, something akin to that. But for right now, we'll be making our way over to the Ashlands. I'm just gonna double check here, see if there's any other cool foods that we kind of overlooked maybe. Nothing really crazy. I think we've made all of this stuff already. Yeah, the oil base we made already. Turned that into the couple of oil that we have laying around, wherever it is. Unless we used it yesterday, but I could have sworn that we had some random oil still. I don't know, maybe we did end up using it. I remember the, like, flasks of oil are like... Oh yeah, here we go, flask of oil. Apparently we used one of them. Okay, go ahead and grab the lingering stamina mead. Flip. Just like every once in a while we'll just make some more extra frost arrows just in case. We have so many mats for them. Which is good. Good to, you know, keep up on our stuff. So, let's go ahead and get a sleep in. We'll go pick up our Drakkar from the deep north, and then we'll start on our journey towards my least favorite bio. Hopefully it gets spruced up a little bit with you know, this mod pack, and maybe there'll be some cool new things that, I don't know, you know, give it some more positives. I don't have high hopes. But, I mean, the last time that we were here in the Ashlands, in like a modded, there was some cool stuff going on. It was just rough, right? Because, I mean, it's the Ashlands, and then, like, we had, like, really high spawn rates, and there was a bunch of extra enemies that were even more difficult than like base game enemies even. We need to turn. Just don't know like how I want to turn this, but probably like this. Mats will probably be at like the middle of the ship, so I want the middle of the ship to be kind of close to shore. We'll just likely end up eating the wet debuff and calling it a day. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Right. We need crafting station. Well, good thing there's some rocks right here, and then we just need a little bit of wood. Just a little bit of wood. 6 wood. That should be good. What do we have going on in here? Drakes. We got drakes going on in here. More ticks. Yeah, we didn't really see like a whole bunch of new stuff so much in the deep north here. I wasn't really like expecting too much, I don't think, but like we got a lot of, you know, like old stuff that just kind of got moved up here for the most part. Kind of felt like. Let's also mark this before I forget again, like I always do. Flip. Get our belt back on. Just gonna put the wisp light in here just in case, but hopefully we're not gonna need that. We also want portal, and honestly, this is just about as south as we're gonna get. So there's a few things I should probably depot, but I'm just gonna run down here, get the Drakkar down, probably set down like the portal, and then come home and depot real quick. I just didn't want to go through the, like, I didn't want to go through the process of like having to kind of like manually click things because we have so many different random materials that need to go into like the ship and stuff, right? So I can't just like walk up to the box and, you know, full deposit. Why did I run all the way up to the nickel node up here when there's one right here? Go ahead and leave me a comment if you noticed that I did that the other day. Roast me in the comments. I guess if we're gonna go home and depot anyways, I'm not afraid to just pick up free mats. Afraid isn't the right word, but it's the word that we're gonna use today. Yeah, that seems about right. You know what? I should probably leave the workbench here. Take that with us. Just in case we need to, like, blow up the Drakkar for some reason or another, it'll be good to have a workbench with us. Right? Right. I guess most of this is kind of food stuff, isn't it? And it's probably about time to take all these seeds outside. I also think that I spent probably way too much time making a farm over in the place. I'm blanking right now. The plains. Because it kind of seems like I maybe didn't really need to. We didn't really use it very much, but I mean, I feel like that's kind of a common occurrence here sometimes. We like do like one harvest or like maybe a couple harvests of a farm, and then we just don't use it ever again. But it's probably good for like the, you know, 1 or 2 times that we do use it, so yeah, it's kind of important sometimes, maybe. Cobalt. We put that over here. Yeah, alright. Do 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 do. Adventure. Feels like we haven't changed our armor in quite a while. Come on, water, work with me. There we go. Maybe. Stuck on the sandbar. Come on, you can do it. Maybe if we tilt this way. Nope. Come on. Technical difficulties. The Drakkar might actually be just like stuck. I'm not even sure if I can wiggle out of this. Oh, wait, maybe? We're moving. We're moving. Alright. Crisis averted. And now we have a storm. Wait, what? Now they're a mulefisk over here? Wait, are they shooting electricity? What's going on? I can't. I don't know. I wonder if like the mulefisk just like show up after you beat like certain bosses. Like maybe that's the unlock condition, and then they can just spawn like anywhere. So maybe they're not like actually like biome specific per se. That'd make a lot of sense, actually. So many random critters in the water now. Crabs, sharks, baby serpents, mulefisk. the ocean feels so much more alive with just like a addition of like a few, just a few mobs. I feel like we need a few more like passive mobs or something like that, or maybe something that's like, I don't know. I don't want to say like whales per se, but maybe something akin to that, where it's like, oh, this is like a big like non-hostile enemy unless you attack them first type of a thing. That'd be kind of cool. Thunderfish. Huh, that's a full-grown serpent. I would have been interested many, many days ago. Oh. Well, that's not something that I was expecting. There might not be a way through these little islands here. Well, or should I say one big massive island. Looks like it's all connected together, right? Guess we'll find out soon enough. Shark, serpent, baby serpent. Oh yeah, I guess technically there's also primordial leeches. Yeah, I don't see a way through by ship. We're gonna have to go on foot for a bit. And it's a good thing we brought the workbench. It's crazy how far like this island stretches though. Like that stretched like basically almost all the way back to ours, if it doesn't actually stretch all the way back to the... This could theoretically be the starter island. Alright, well, we're already wet anyways, so this should be good enough to get all of our materials back. Without too much fuss. I would have been a little bit more careful if this were like vanilla, where not all of our materials, you know, float. Probably would have pulled the ship in into like this shallower area or something like that. Might have had some issues because the Drakkar is enormous, but... We learned yesterday that we might need a few more of those deer trophies, so... Get back here, you. Alright, another deer trophy. That looks like this opens back up into the ocean. There's a big lack of trees over here. Also, never did figure out what to do with like the sage and lavender and stuff like that. And we didn't really have much to do with the mint either, now that I think about it. I'm wondering if that's stuff that's intended to be for like maybe some teas or something like that. But maybe it's just not implemented into the mods yet. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to deal with the riffraff. I'm not even certain that we're gonna be able to get in between those two bits of land. It does look like that ends there, so we probably can. Probably. Alright, here we go again. Here we go again. I kinda wanna be more than friends, so take it easy on me. What group is that? Is that group love? It's like these two different bands that I always get mixed up with each other. Can't remember the name of one of them though. It's like group love and something else. Oh, that's a big serpent. Oh, there's a big serpent and a little serpent. It's a serpent with their baby. Man, that land stretches on for like ever though. This is all connected, like all of this. And that's like connected like all the way like up here and like up here, like goodness gracious, that's wild. It's a very sizable piece of land. Makes you wonder if we even ever needed to actually sail in the first place. Listen here, shark. I don't want none of your business. Whatever you're selling, I'm not buying. Alright, hopefully there's a break there. We'll be able to make it through. Kinda looks like we can. Although we are basically heading right towards another thing, right? Ooh, that's a starred serpent. I wonder if it's a 2-star or a 1-star. It's a 1-star. I wonder what 2-star serpents look like. I might, if we run into one, I might try to take it down just to out of sheer curiosity. Ah, got like a whole entourage of ocean critters. Makes me want to throw some bread into the ocean and just be like, here, have some food, leave me alone. I don't think that they're interested in bread, but, you know. Why does that coast look so weird? I want to go investigate. I don't think that it's like anything like special or anything, but like the way that those two biomes collided, like it looks weird. And if we get attacked, we'll just, you know, turn and ride the wind, but I feel like that little thing over there is probably just a crab. They're kind of all over the place. Yeah, it's a crab. That, however, is not. Oh, there's also a shark. And I regret my decisions. I guess it looks a lot less weird now that we're a bit closer. I think it just looked weird from far away. Me. You know, maybe we should have stopped at that sealed tower, now that I think about it. Because, like, we have 2 out of the other 3 chests for Hildur, although, realistically, I don't think that we need anything from getting the 3rd chest for her, but... We're also starting to see a lot more normal serpents as opposed to baby serpents, which is interesting. Like, there was the, you know, that couple of days or whatever that we spent, like, literally just looking for serpents, and it was like, all we could find were, like, baby ones. And now we're seeing, like, all these full-grown ones. Don't really need the mats, though. We have, like, so much... We have more serpent meat than we'll ever use. And we have, like, stacks of scales and... I don't know. Serpent trophies are super cool. I think if I were going for a longer style playthrough where we were, like, doing, like, more buildings and lots of decorations and stuff, then I would want some more serpent trophies, which would be cool. Feels really hard for me to commit to, like, that type of a playthrough, though. Like, I kind of like the going through the game, you know, doing the progression parts, and then going to the next playthrough. It's just kind of more my style. So many serpents. Where were all of you guys, like, 50-ish in-game days ago? Where were you when I needed you? When I was young? Nice little last unicorn reference for any of you others who grew up with that movie. Movie's a little bit of a trip. Honestly. Some weird biz going on in that movie. I should probably watch it again though. I haven't watched that in years. Really cool that the entire like soundtrack for that movie was done by the band America though. Most people probably know the Horse with No Name. It's like their, you know, famous hit single. I don't know if America is just a one-hit wonder band, but that's like the song that I'm sure that like everybody knows, you know? Alright, well, we're almost to the end of the world. It didn't take us like too long either, for the most part. Now is not a good time for us to lose wind. With a shark and a 1-star serpent on our tails. Do you guys mind getting distracted by something else and leaving me alone? Where are the Mulefist, you know? It also feels like these two have been following me for quite a while, but I don't know. Okay, serpent. Turn back. Shark's still going. I think the shark started chasing us first. Maybe not for that serpent. Maybe the serpent started chasing us first. Alright. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with this shark. Oh, and of course it's a 1-star. They're always 1-stars. Why are the sharks so often 1-stars? I see you. Still didn't catch up on your sleep, huh? Oh, I didn't have my frost arrows going. I see. That explains a little bit. I am taking the shark's parts out of spite more than necessity. Come on. Well, I guess we're fighting a 1-star serpent whether I want to or not. Oh gosh. Meat! Holy serpent meat. There's so much. Still didn't even get all of it. Okay, we might have gotten all of it now. that one serpent gave us 22 meat. Oh, wow. $22 meat, 24 scales. A little unfortunate we didn't get a trophy. It's like the one thing I kind of wanted, but c'est la vie. I guess theoretically maybe we should have hunted some of those serpents, because I think we need serpent trophies to upgrade our helmet, and we are just at like level 1. I think that we were kind of held back by either like brass or dark steel, and we could probably fix that and actually upgrade our armor, but I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it too much, honestly. I do wonder though, so are we gonna keep seeing sharks and mulefisk and crabs in the Ashlands in the boiling water? I don't really know. But I'm probably a little concerned about it. It's a lot of extra things to deal with as we're navigating the spires and such, right? We might not have to deal with them though, just because like, realistically, like, vultures, right, exist in that biome, but they get like cooked if they're in the water. So maybe like ocean enemy, like normal ocean enemies would get cooked in the water too. Guess we'll find out soon enough, right? These are probably the last few islands that we're gonna see on the that are non-Ashlands. Planning on making a pit stop like over there, so we can repair the ship before we head out, and we'll go depot our inventory as well, which, you know, somehow got full just on the way down here. Might be a good idea to go get motor power too, so we can make sure that we're always having wind with us on our way down through the spires. Got some nice peaceful ocean noises, and then there's a shark. Ye old Jaws here to ruin our day. Well, we showed Jaws what for. I guess it's not really Jaws though, right? Because Jaws is a great white, I believe, right? And I think that the Blahaj is... I think it's... Is it more of like a... Is it just called a blue shark? Is that what it is? I have not kept up with my shark species in recent years. Oh hey, I can actually see land, like, in the Ashlands from here. That's good. The starred nullfisk. Hey, get over here. Leave my ship alone. What are you doing? Just being a goober fish. Okay, did I see another one? Because I thought I saw some electricity on like the other side of the ship, but maybe that was just the game being weird. Alrighty. Yep. That down. Portal placement can be so awkward sometimes. Alright, Ashlands. Repair. Oh. Pretty early in the day though. Like it's like 10 o'clock. Probably be landing about nighttime though, which I'm not overly fond of. Okay, and the rest of this looks like it's food stuff. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Mostly food stuff. I guess I kind of, in my head, I kind of lump like food stuff and seeds together. Oh. When did that happen? They actually broke the gate. I mean, we haven't been using it, but that's rude. Alright, I'm putting a construction bench back over there. Wherever it may be. It's in here somewhere. There we go. It looks like we didn't get all the materials back from it either. Yeah, we didn't get the wood back. That's annoying. Well, whatever. This dude over here gave us the wood that we needed for it, so I guess the Grey Dwarfs kind of ended up paying for it in the end. Fixing a wall and making the Grey Dwarfs pay for it. I said that we should change our old like lean-to into some sort of like a shed or something, and I never got around to doing that. Eh. Also, why do they like this one beehive so much? Like, they love beating up on this beehive specifically. I don't know. Whatever. You know what? It's like 12:30. We're gonna be able to sleep. We might as well just kind of reset the day timer, give ourselves a little bit more time to land in the Ashlands during the day as opposed to the night. Not entirely sure how much, you know, extra the 4 hours or whatever it's really gonna do, but it's fine. Ah, sharks again. At least I think that's Ashlands out there. I thought I saw the, like, red ocean border, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll find out soon enough. Oh yeah, that's a lot of land out there. Yeah, that might not be Ashlands. That doesn't that look like it's a border red ocean though? Like out here? Man, I see Spire. Huh. Lots of spires, in fact. Oh yeah, that's gotta be Ashlands, right? That is a really big island. Which is probably good for us. At the very least, it's very close by. Our first bone maw. And it's going after thunderfists. Where'd the bone maw go? See, thunderfists. Did we stop moving? Kind of feels like we stopped moving. No way that the thunderfist was strong enough to beat a bone maw, right? Yeah, no, bone maw's there. I ran out of stamina. Yeah, bone maw mats. Let's go. And we didn't have to worry about being burned alive because we were just outside of the Ashlands area. Excellent. We got some bone maw teeth, got some bone maw meat. We be eating well tonight. See if we encounter another bone maw on the way in here. Probably encounter at least one, right? Oh gosh, okay. Problem with the Drakkar is that it's too big sometimes. Okay, there we go. We sail at like half mast, then it's be a little bit easier navigation. Cars seen better days, I'm sure. Bone maw scale. Ooh, that's new. Don't get cooked, please. Don't get cooked, please. Phew. Okay. Always a little bit scary jumping in the water, right? Maybe I get a sneak attack here? Ah! I just missed twice. A little bit of luck for you. Ah. Get out from under my ship. Stop it, Vulture. Oh my gosh, I can't... Wow, this is like the worst time that I've had dealing with these enemies. Alright, well, we're almost there. Got a bone maw trophy. It's kind of cool. Okay, don't cook, don't cook, don't cook. Come on, get up. That did not work out as well as I had hoped. Okay, this should be better. Better, not amazing, but better. Maybe we can get this chicken? Give me the chicken. Vulture meats for flame curry. Sounds cool. I like curry. I don't know about flame curry, but well, I see a spawner over there. There's a couple of buildings over on this side, kind of the direction we're facing already. So try to get around this pillar and maybe it'll be a little calmer landing over on this side. See about maybe stopping in this little building area. Maybe we can just like hop off the ship in there and set up like our portal. It's getting a little dark. It's hard to see with all the waves, like the heat waves. And there are a couple of bone maws in the water from the looks of it. I'd like to hunt them, but we're also like at the shore, so. Or basically at the shore. Yeah, I think we could probably use this as kind of our little outpost for right now. It's like a little disconnected from the land, which is a little bit better, but we should be able to kind of parkour to and from it pretty easily, from the looks of it. Let's double check. Okay, maybe the parkour from there to there isn't as easy as it looks. What's going on down there? What is that? Something in the water, and it's got like little hearts or something. Oh no, I see them on the shore too, so yeah. Oh hey, we have a fortress already too. Okay, so how do we get from the land back into here without dying? That is the question. I don't really see it, honestly. I think we would need to build like a extra little platform or something to jump to and from. Okay, so this probably isn't going to work as well as I was hoping it would. Unfortunate. Though I'm not actually sure why the ship is having some troubles moving. Might be that little rock thing that we're stuck on. Oh, come on. No, no, not like this. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna die. Come on, reset, reset. That's a starred bone maw. And we have company from the shore. So that's a lovely greeting. Our damage is not good against these. Oh boy. Okay. We did just fine against the marksman. Okay, the twitchers are a little tougher though. There are random growths here too now. Interesting. Huh. And it doesn't seem like they're fighting the Charred. So they must be same faction. It's interesting. Oh dear. Boots are running out. We need to set down our portal and get out of here. Okay, the enemies might not be able to make it up here anymore. So let's just put this kind of in the safest place that we can. Call that Ashlands. What is this thing? What is going on here? Huh, dunno. Oh goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Some light. Okay, so I should be able to get back up there, no problem, but enemies should have a harder time, because the path is all messed up. I'm like, I can't hit the Surtling. The Ashlands is always so laggy. It's not any better now. Get out of here. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. It's like a lot of extra explosions that look different from normal. Huh. Okay, so what is this? This is Grouston, apparently. What is this? Meteorite. Oh, the Ephredium ore. We needed that for one of the weapons that we want to make. Yo. That's what's up. So many things in our inventory, right? The best way to deal with these guys is still probably just bow and arrow. Okay. So yeah, that stuff is just falling from the sky. I'm gonna come over here and try to deal with this spawner real quick. That's a weird looking root thing. Don't know what's up with that. It's almost nighttime though. Let's try to get the heck out of here. Don't want to deal with the night if I can help it. Can we drop things? Probably these small blood sacks. Probably cursed bones. And yeah, let's get some of the local flora. Come on. Hit the node. Nice slingering health. It's now available to us. Oh, we're full on that already? Dang, that was fast. No, 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 don't blow up my fiddleheads, please. Okay, yeah, let's try to head home now. It's a little hard to see. Come on, let me up. Ah! So rough sometimes to jump up rocks. Alright, we have successfully landed, and we almost died, I think, what, like twice? Not sure why we got the new material of Ephredium ore, but okay. Oh, wait, had the ore. Yeah, I don't know. Does that go in the blast furnace? Yes, it does. Oh, we have 30 bone maw meats! We're gonna be eating like kings! And queens. And royal, you know, royalty. Or maybe we're just gonna be eating like Vikings, but, you know, whatever. Alright, we're a little low on the smoke puffs, but we've gotten a good amount of fiddleheads. Oh, I guess maybe we were just... No, we weren't over-encumbered. Why couldn't we pick up more of the fiddleheads? Oh! No, that's a full stack. I don't know. Put the vulture on there? Ah. Excuse you, I'm trying to cook this serpent, this bone maw meat. Good stuff. Flametal scrap. Scraps of flametal. With enough pieces can be melted back into a proper bar. Okay. Good, good. Wonder what the bone maw scales are for. Give me the loot. We still can't carry that much bone maw meat on us, though. Like, it's still pretty heavy, I think. Oh, it weighs... it only weighs 5 in this mod bag. Or, no, because of our settings on Valheim Plus. I think it's like half weight for, like, most things. Wow, that's taking a really long time to cook, though. Cook faster! So yeah, that's that good stuff. 90-30. 90-30. Only lasts for 25 minutes though, but it's 6 HP a tick. The serpents do last a little bit longer. It's interesting, actually. Eh. Metal. Bone and bone adjacent would be the scales. Even though this takes so long to cook, it's like, I'm always just so like nervous about like overcooking food and turning into coal. Okay, we'll leave it like that for right now. And me taking that with us. That's not where that's gonna go. 70-24, still pretty good. But this is where all of our like already cooked stuff goes. Okay. And I guess that yeah, we're gonna need flame metal to go to the next thing here, but oh, Vineberry juice base. Hey, finally a use for a mint. It takes up a lot of grapes though. But I'm curious as to what it is, so we're gonna make it anyways. And for right now, we'll kind of default back to salad. Unless this stuff is just like amazing, but Ashwood Candelier. Okay. Bone and bone adjacent would be charred bone, also bone motif. Trophies and metals. Metals that we don't really have much to do with as of the moment, but eventually. Alright, sleep, sleep. Ye old Ashlands. Always so much like action and stuff, right? You know what? I should probably be using my like my club thing, the Frosty Club, the Dragon Tear Scepter. That would probably do a lot of work against the enemies that we're fighting currently. Questionable weather. It's so hard to see. Oh, that fortress is like right there. Oh, wow. Okay, well, let's not deal with that just yet. We'll get there. Let's try to check out like whatever else is going on the shore here. I don't know why the fiddleheads have like the weirdest hitbox. Like it's just so hard to click on them sometimes. Oh, that broke a lot of this actually. Kind of surprised that it managed to break so much of it. Alright, we got Vulture, we got Twitcher. Oh, we got a lot of things coming in actually. Is there a spawner over there? Having some technical difficulties with trying to hit enemies with this. Where? Okay, what is going on? It like won't fire in a straight line. Yeah. Man, I hate this place. Ow. Rude. Why does it keep, like... I don't know. It's like, it wants to go up sometimes, it wants to go down sometimes. And I guess the damage isn't as awesome as I would hope. Darn Twitchers. Get back here. Such an annoying mob. Guess we'll hit him with the old Frostner strategy. What? Why am I carrying too much? All of us. What? How did I even pick up that much? I don't understand, like, why all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, now you're just carrying too much. That's happened several times too. Ow. Almost dead. This weapon is actually really unreliable. I thought it was cool. It's cool in concept. It's very unreliable, and I don't like that. But yeah, I don't know why I was able to pick up more than 620 weight, right? Like we don't have anything that gives us extra carry weight. So I don't know why I was even able to pick up that much in the first place. That's really weird. What is this? Gem chunks. I see. Gem chunks, corrupted aether. Eh. We've got an ask bin. Ow. Rocks, crusted. Things and stuff. Oh, we were kind of touching lava. Okay. Yeah. This place is so dangerous. It's dangerous just to exist here. Well, our pack is full. I'm going home. Ugh. Is that something outside making weird noises? Seemingly not so much. Okay. I'm being a little bit of a goober. I got distracted by deer, trying to chase after that deer trophy. I did find one though. Okay. You can drop feathers. No! Wait, I need that. Stonks. Okay. Yeah, stop getting distracted. It's, I don't see anything weird out here. I thought I heard like a weird noise and was like, is that some sort of enemy spawned in from like a different biome that's kind of not supposed to be, but nope. Probably just one of our machines? I don't know. One of our things probably making weird noises. I think that our different like workstations make noises and stuff, and I don't like recognize all of them, you know, so not quite yet anyways. Vine berry juice. What's this like? 20, 45. Seems kind of bad for the end of the game. I don't know. They're very low numbers for the end of the game. Second to last biome. Very questionable. There we go, some masculine hide. And we have new things, new miscellaneous items. Metal scrap. I'm not sure what table we actually convert that. Probably the Black Forge if I had to guess, but we might need to upgrade it first. Probably need to upgrade it first, but I'm not sure. We still only have the recipe for one thing for the upgrade, so we might need to get some actual like flametal ore and smelt it down into flametal bars. And that might give us the recipe, maybe? Or that might give us, yeah, that might give us the recipe for the upgrade. Like, not sure what part of this area we don't have a workbench in, but definitely don't need those little blood things anymore, so we're gonna toss them. Quick little round of chores here. Mostly just picking stuff up and putting it away. Let's check on the fermenters. How we doing? Alright, they're not acting up today, which is nice. Yeah, foods are looking fine. I mean, I should have done lingering health mead instead of the others. That way we could start that cooking. Because I think that we want that for when we go to take on the, well, realistically our weaponry is actually kind of not great for taking on the fortress. So maybe we actually don't want to take that route of like jumping in there and then trying to take down all the spawners and stuff. We have a bow, so I mean, we should probably just make a sniper tower and you know, shoot out the spawners from ranged. Humble little one Viking village. Lingering Aether, lingering health. We need lots of grapes. Yeah, kind of figured that that would be a thing. Oh yeah, we don't... Okay, we never got any seeds. That's what we would need for planting. So with that being said, I think maybe we can shift focus a little bit here. And we'll try to grab as many grapes as we can and see if we can get some seeds. We probably only really need like a couple, and then we can come home and build like a wall and put them on it. Probably don't want to pick up like all the grousing in the universe though. Back against the wall. Double warriors, run away. Gosh dang it, Blobby. There's just always so many enemies everywhere. I always feel like such a chore to like get anything done. Coal tar base. Interesting. Wonder what that's for. I don't like that. Oh, enemies can get up here. Okay, good to know. No thank you. Really? It's like, oh, you're running away? Alright, I guess I'll just smack your portal. Alright, that might help. Really gotta watch out for those things falling from the sky, I guess. Oh, that's that's a bone troll, but it's like on fire. Ash bone. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. It's almost night again. Well, at least bow and arrow deals with warriors decently, at least while we're, 1v1. Alright, let's pot up and break this. I think this is a spawner. I can't even see it. It's so dark. Many enemies. I saw grapes. Oh dear. It's got like really difficult all of a sudden. It's like really hard to see what's going on. And there's a Valkyrie Askven right there. Scorched Grey Dwarf. Okay, that's new. I hate it here. I have no idea if our portal is actually safe or not, so I'm just gonna go home. Hope for the best. Hope they can't walk up there and destroy it. Hope that maybe we teleport far away enough and they, they're not in render distance anymore. So much. So much for shifting our attention to grapes, right? Okay, so charcoal resin is going to be random. This is a bone. It's not random, but miscellaneous. Miscellaneous. At least we're getting the Fridium ore that we were looking for. That's good. Alright, let's do Sleepo. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little underprepared for the Ashlands right now. It also kind of sounds like my roommate might be vacuuming. I'm not sure. Huh. No, something just sounds like it's buzzing in my ears, maybe? One second. Let me check my music. Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, yeah. And it's just whatever track was going on with my music. That was very unpleasant. But yeah. We're having some technical difficulties. And by technical difficulties, I just mean our damage is kind of meh. It's okay. Dragon Interceptor is not the business. Not sure what else we could make that would kind of help us out here, though. Oh, that's cool. This cloak gives resistance to fire and to frost. Theoretically, we could drop our feather cape for it. We'd lose an armor, but... And, you know, of course, the feather fall, but... I mean, we wouldn't have to carry fire resistance meads with us anymore. Barley wine, whatever. I don't know. Maybe we just need to get some... Need to find a flint metal pillar and get ourselves some flint metal, and then maybe we can make some new tools and armor. New weaponry might just be what we need. Something like maybe a little bit of a tough spot here, kinda, but I don't know. Maybe if we just kind of muscle through it, you know, we can get ourselves into a better spot without too much worry. Ooh, that's not great. I'm gonna go this way. Ignore the problem. Oh, you know what? There's a metal pillar right over there. I'm gonna drop all of that. I don't really care about hoarding all the grouse in, and flint metals tends to be kind of heavy, right? So. Twitchers are annoying. Oh, there's a spawner right over there. Okay. There's a spawner right over here. Oh, that's lava. Don't roll into lava. Bloodfruit. That's new. Bloodfruit soup. Surely it's as delicious as it sounds, right? We don't do enough damage to stagger these guys. These, like, rock formations are really strange, but interesting. I like them. Okay, I need this lag to go away. The lag is not helping. Let's see if those guys will completely ignore us, whilst we reap the benefits of... Oh! Huh, it's like another Dwerger spawner thingy over there too. But yeah, we got another fortress over here as well. Alright, so, in typical fashion, let's start the bidding at... No, I'm just kidding. Let's start our metal harvesting from the top. Metal ore pile. And we will do the thing that has been working for us the past few playthroughs of trying not to hit the central pillar. Because every time that we've basically like not hit the central pillar, it seems to work out for us pretty well, and we can actually get like the entire node. We're going to be able to carry a lot of this too with the cool belt that we have. Just kind of like taking a look around and trying to see like what's different about like the scenery and stuff. Also, that area up there is like a good like natural sniper tower for taking on that fortress, I think. So that should be good. Oh, okay, it made the noise. So we are now in a hurry. Let's make sure we get the full metal ore that's down here, so we don't lose it. Shoot. Alright, just hit what we can, right? Because once it starts sinking, we have to evac ASAP. Like probably right now. Not even gonna risk it. I think that they're supposed to, like, I think I read in the patch notes that they're supposed to stay up a little bit longer though than usual. Oh dear. It's got a little sussy. Yeah, that stayed up for quite a while. This is very bad for us though, feels like. A lot of enemies, there's a Valkyrie nearby. I think this is a take our win and run away with it type of a situation. Come on, break. Ugh. Alright, well. It's greedy to try to hope that that just breaks, right? So, I think we try to just break the spawner over here. More of the local flora. Nice. Oh, whoa. They, fortresses are a little bit different, huh? At the very least, like they're... I don't know. Are they a different color? Can't tell if that's a different color or if it's just like the lighting is strange. What is this? I don't seem to have so many enemies on my butt right now, so do a little bit more investigating. There's some sort of a mushroom here. Igni cap. Oh no. Oh, we're on fire. Ow, fire, pain, suffering. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Oh, we're in so much trouble. Excuse me, birds. Ow. Oh gosh, getting stuck on things. Panicking a little bit of panic. Okay, we are probably kind of okay. The Valkyrie got a little stuck. And it's giving us a moment to breathe here. Yeah, the Valkyrie decided to wander off, thank goodness. Should have just taken my win and run away with it, right? That's what we're gonna hopefully do here. Oh, they came back. Why did it seem like they like de-aggroed and then like re-aggroed from so far away? Eh. And of course, the lag. Lag is the worst enemy of all. I need space and time. Space to move, time to think. And I'm pretty sure the enemies are not going to give us either. Oh, that hurts. It's crazy how, like, stupidly far that attack tracks for the Valkyries. Like, I literally have Rathatos tonic, like, I don't have that much, like, negative movement speed. Like, I'm definitely plus movement speed, and, like, they can still just stay on top of you and smack you. Okay, things are really bad. Things are really bad. If I like run into the portal, they probably just attack it and break it. I'd probably just have to die. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm just gonna have to die and like come pick my body back up probably. Can't seem to get far enough away from this Valkyrie for it to de-aggro again. Maybe I can come in here and get it stuck or something. I wish there was a Morgan cave around here right now. Oh! I didn't die. I don't know how, but I didn't die. Game, please. Sanctuary. further we run, the more enemies we are likely to encounter. Oh! Friends! This is a place of friends! Surely. They're Dwerger here. Things are very heavy. But the Valkyrie left us alone. Okay, the Valkyrie left us alone. That's what's important. And that ruin right there might be a decent place to put our portal. Yes, this is an active friendly zone. There's even a 1-star here. Nice, okay. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, there's a spawner right there. Let's help them out for helping us out. Right? Right. Ugh. Try to help them out anyways. Friends! Please, help. Alright, you guys defend your base. I will help your base become safer. There you go. They're probably all gonna die. Let's be real here. Yeah, we want to head home, and hopefully the Valkyrie is not stuck in between here and there. I'm not as worried about most of the charred stuff. Just, oh my gosh. No, 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 thank you. I'm done with all of you. Oh, barking doggos. Okay, Valkyrie, you can just stay over there. Way away from me. Way away from me. Shoot, you should be. This looks like a giant bone or something. Let me mute up real quick while the. Never mind. As I was about to mute up, doggos decided to be quiet. Come on, let me up. I want out. Out. Please. Finally, home. Alright, we have a lot of flametal ore that we can smelt down. So we can start working on new stuff, hopefully. Okay, I guess they decided to not be quiet. Let me mute up for just a minute. Alright, we have bloodfruit, we have igni caps, and no idea what to do with them. Aw, yeah. Alright, metal arrows, interesting. Metal pickaxe, metal aegis, which is presumably a shield, massive torch hammer. Alright, I think that was a sledge, right? Metal cutter, bone throne, lava lantern, battering ram, normal stuff. Metal gate, ashwood door, metal pillar, metal beam. Sulfur boiler, altar of blood. Okay, something about a hook in the ground, hook ceiling, hook wall. Okay, noble bed, elegant curtains, emberwood chair, elegant backbench, emberwood table. Lots of new stuff. Lots and lots of new stuff. Okay, so let's head inside first and foremost. I'm sure that most of the new stuff is going to be here at the Black Forge, right? Okay, so 54, 64, 74, 89 total damage from Motor Sorrow. It's actually better than the Ashfang. I think. In total damage, anyways. And the fact that it's not all pierce is actually usually better. Bows are really weird, right? Like, bows, because it's like the bow damage is one thing and then the arrow damage is another, so it's kind of strange the way that axe interacts with each other. Something like that. What do we need the metal pickaxe for? Hardest pickaxe you'll ever find. Okay. It's not like super expensive for the most part. It takes a bit of metal, but we have a lot rolling in, right? And we've seen a bunch of metal pillar thingies that we can harvest from. So we'll have access to a lot of metal for sure. Okay, so then to start with, let's make our metal cutter. Try to make our metal cutter. Alright, there we go. Black Forge level 3, metal greaves, trousers of ask, breastplate of ask, hood of ask, metal helmet, ferrocerium, and split near. So this is ferroboron, certling core, ephritium, and flametal. I'm just gonna make it. Ferrocerium bow, eternal torch, a helmet, dragon bane, bone maw blade gauntlet, another thing that I didn't really see very well. This must spell edge. Okay, so that's like a sword. Massive twisted sword emanating unbearing heat. That sounds cool. There's some cool. There's so many swords. I regret not going to swords. Dragon bane. That looks so cool. Oh, I had a ceremonial knife too. 26, 26, 15. Can finally make that. It's definitely doesn't match up to Skull and Haughty though. I don't think. Okay, so what about the ask set? So the helmet is 28 armor, so we'd be going up like 6 more armor from that. Not to mention that actually the set effect is kind of good for us. Like, it has pierce damage on it, which is good for both our bows and technically our daggers as well. Trousers of ask. It's 28, so we'd be getting 5 more armor from that. This is probably the set that we want to make, if I'm being real. And then 28 on the chest piece, so plus 4 armor, so it's like 4, 6, and 5, so it's like plus 15 armor from where we're at right now. It's pretty good. I think that's probably where we want to be though, because we don't want this, like, we don't want these heavy movement speed penalties. We need to merc a lot more ask fit though. Yeah, we don't have a lot in the way of, like, weaponry though, it seems like, still. We're gonna have to basically go through a, one of the places. We're gonna have to go through one of the fortresses to get some gems to, like, really want, like, to justify, like, going to the Ashfang, right? For example. Okay, nice, yeah, and there's the recipe for flametal from flametal scraps. I could see us making a flametal mace though. Just to help us kind of deal with all the chard, right? And we're like half spec'd into clubs, right? Like our knives is 81, but like clubs is 28. I don't think we have a knife upgrade until after we finish this biome. Unfortunately, so Skull and Haughty is kind of where we're at. $50, $60, $70, that's like 72 total damage. And that's like poison, part of it's poison, yeah. Yeah. Mild regret going knives instead of just like swords or something. Oh well. It was totally fine up until basically this point, but we also just didn't get like a lot of like new weapons for like the mod, so that's kind of on me. If I was a little bit more familiar with this mod and realized that like we didn't actually have that many like new weapons, I probably would have done something else. My bad, guys. I mean, technically the Ancient Dwerger set might not be bad. Like, the movement speed penalty is a little rough, I think. It's only 6%, so it's not like super bad. We're at like minus 5% anyways. Yeah, so it's actually not that bad, realistically. But the Pharaoh Baron is kind of the thing that's holding us back on that. Especially the refined ether, we're pretty low on soft tissue, I think. We have like 30 or 40, I think. Something is 48. Something is breaking our stuff outside. Would you kindly not? They busted one of our beehives. Not that we really need them right now anyways, but it's still rude. Oh, they busted our whole windmill too? I didn't even hear... And we didn't get full mats back from it, from the looks of it. Oh, and they what the heck? They full busted this corner too? How did these enemies get so many things broken in such a short period of time? I guess I must have just been that distracted. That's what I get for being lazy and not making like a full compound. And the construction bench isn't even in range either. I forget where we... I thought I had left a construction bench here, but I guess I didn't. Okay, well, we're at the 2-hour mark, a little past it actually, so I'm gonna take a quick break, stretch out, get some food. So give me about like 10 to 15 minutes, guys, and then we'll come back, we'll repair our fence, probably poke a little bit more at stuff. Like, I think that we can make a food upgrade now. Yeah, we should be able to make these rolling pins and stuff, and then there was like some sort of a cauldron thing that we had a recipe for. I guess we also have some of this other stuff like imprisoned method, altar of blood. So yeah, Galder table extensions. I don't know if we really need those per se, but we'll try to check them out, see what we can and can't make, etc., etc. Sulfur boiler, artisan table extension. I think that we have all the materials for that. So yeah, we'll look into that when I get back. So let me leave you with some Sin music real quick, and yeah. Where were we? Right about here, I think. Yeah, be right back. Yep. Alrighty, thank you so much for your patience. Buttons. Alright, we're repairing this fence. Falling into holes. I guess I'll also hit this rock and hopefully that's enough stone to replace our windmill. It's not. Of course it's not. I wonder if we just put this here, if that'll stop them getting in, and maybe they won't be able to hit it. One can hope. Okay, windmill. Short, like 4 stone. That'll do it. Okay, hopefully enemies will stop being rude. They probably won't. I needed to go replace the construction bench back outside. I'll also turn my music down a little bit. No idea if that's actually going to help anything, but you know, hoping for the best. Sometimes you just gotta hope for the best. Right? Right. You know what? There's also that alternate recipe for making refined ether, which takes dragon tears, so we'd have to go beat motor again. Oh, hey, the eternal torch. Magical torch with never-ending flame. Interesting. I wonder if that's any good. Let's see. I don't really see anything else super interesting here. But we do have all these table upgrades, right? That we need to start working on. So, let's see what this does. Artisan table level 3. Doesn't give us anything, I guess. Okay. We need this. I'm surprised that we can reach this far, but I'll take it. Fiery fin stew, spicy marmalade. We don't have the grapes for that, really, but we can make it. Flame curry. So this is bag of spices, vulture meat, turnip carrot, 70 health, 37 stam. I mean, it's a good food for the materials. It's a little low though. I don't think we'll be using that. Bloodfruit soup. Honestly, this is not bad. Like, these are really good stats for like the materials that you have to put into this. Like meat base, bouillon are pretty easy to come by. Bloodfruit seems to be all over the place in the Ashlands. This would have been a really good food for us a little bit earlier in the game. Chicken marsala. 22, 66, 22. Interesting. Probably would have been better for us if we'd actually gotten, you know, chicken earlier in the game, which we could have, like, going into the plains, right? Because theoretically we could have gone to the sealed tower to get eggs and then started a chicken farm. Marinated greens. Okay, that's a ether food, but we would have a good amount for this, but we're not a mage, so it doesn't do much for us, does it? They have all these recipes for like really good like ether stuff, and we just don't use ether. Such is life, I suppose. What do we got here? Yeah, we really need to start getting lots and lots of grapes for some of this stuff. It's kind of like what's holding us back here. Okay, so woodland herb is the meadows thing. Oh, it doubles. Okay, so the woodland herb blend is for the black forest and the meadows. Okay, I feel silly. 7843 is what our cheese is. 7843. Yeah, once we get a little bit more in the way of materials, we can upgrade from that. What's the 100 HP food? What am I missing here? So, oh, it's the mashed meat, right? Oh, did that maybe get moved to the grill? Thought we... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this just got moved to the grill and its recipe got changed a little bit. Oh, Scorching Medley is here too. Oh, and its recipe got changed a little bit as well. Okay. Euros. What else we got? Mashed meat's still kind of the go-to. We just need more Ashland tails. But let's go ahead and upgrade to that right now. Especially because apparently we can eat another bite. Throw those in there for right now, just because I don't want to deal with them. Okay, so that's a couple of big upgrades for us. We got our Black Forge upgraded. We're one Surtling trophy shy of making the improvised method. Interesting. And blood clots and blood flags for the altar of blood. Okay, we have those. They're just over here somewhere. What was it? Blood clots. That's the other one. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool model. A little gross. But, I mean, what do you expect, right? We didn't really get any new recipes from that, though, so maybe slightly pointless, but it wasn't too expensive, so I'm not too worried about it. Did we completely fill up our... No. This is getting full, though. Oh, black tissue, weird gooey tissue can be converted in a refinery? Okay, so if that's tissue, then presumably it also needs a sap to go with it, right? I think that we picked that up like a while ago, but we didn't have the refinery at the time, so I kind of just like forgot they were there. Added black tissue, sap, that'll cook. So yeah, what do we do about our gear? We need to go find more ask bins. I mean, I guess so we can make the flint metal pickaxe. Why not? Yeah, need a lot more Askman hide. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Honestly. I mean, we can make this massive torch hammer, which should theoretically be an upgrade from the demolisher. Although a lot of the damage is, or some of the damage is going to be converted to fire, right? I don't know, maybe that's fine. Oh, okay, that just turned it into corrupted aether. That's not particularly useful to us. Not that useful to us, anyways. I never did get around to fixing the chimney. So many things that I just put off and then forget about, right? Oh, so Ocean Pearl, I guess, should technically be with the valuables, shouldn't it? So I guess the next order of business then is just trying to break into one of the fortresses, while we also hopefully hunt down more Askvin. Kinda seems like the place that we're at. Made a little bit of extra cheese that we're not gonna probably end up using, seemingly. Yeah, we really need grapes. So it's like grapes, Askvin, and what? I don't know. Yeah, we need to finish the biome for this. We have basically everything else for our ring blades, but we just need to actually finish the Ashlands. So what even is our plan for that? I don't even know. Our Fader fight might actually be not great. I don't know, maybe we're just supposed to use a with a metal mace, I guess. You know what? Maybe we're missing something. Oh, what is this? Bone Maw Blade Gauntlet. Oh, okay, so this is the metal gauntleted with sharp, neither a sword or a dagger, one of a kind. Okay, maybe we're supposed to make this. I don't know if that scales with knives or not. But I guess I realized there, because like I looked up club, right? Because like clubs is the skill, and there were like no clubs. Mace is skill with clubs, so I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's not. Maybe I'm not supposed to just put in knife. So maybe there are other knives that, or other things that are classified as knives. Yeah, we literally need the one more thing of ferrocerium, and we can craft this. So what do we need for that? Some ferroboron. Which is somewhere. Right here. I mean, let's give it a try, right? I hope it's not a... I'm kind of hoping it's not a fist weapon. It's a fist weapon. Oh boy, okay. So we just wasted those materials. That's not great. 50, 50, 20, 10. Maybe. I mean, we can give it a try. Like, it is /pierce, right? So maybe it scales with knives, but has the fist moveset? Not sure. It's a sword, bone maw, bow. Kinda hope it's not a sword. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Either way. Let's go do a sleep. Doggos are wiling again. What could we do with this? We could maybe go... We could just go hit stuff and see, like, what it levels. Like, if it's gonna level fists, it'll probably level it pretty quick, right? Whereas if it's if it is actually knives, then it's gonna level super duper slow. It does have a movement speed penalty on it, which is interesting. Oh, I didn't actually realize that Skull and Haughty had a -1% movement speed penalty. Thought that it was 0% movement speed, but maybe that's part of the mod. Might have gotten balanced for the mod. You know what we can do? Put there one of our portals somewhere. Screw it. Let's just go to the Ashlands, I guess. We'll hit a couple of things and see what happens. Simply hit things, see what happens. Oh, we got a friend over here? We got a friend! Well, that's the other thing. I kind of want to move the... I want to move the portal. rather move away from this area because it looked like the other place might have been. You know what? We'll go scope it out first. We'll scope out that place next to the dwarf. The camp. Yeah. Oh hey, Morgan. We hadn't actually seen one of those before, as of yet. Let's bring him over to our friend, who will hopefully help us. And we'll figure out what type of weapon this is. I mean, the damage is good. It might be a knife. Oh, ow, that hurt. I don't know if this would be doing so much damage if it were a dagger, or sorry, a fist weapon, but is our friend gone? I think our friend is gone. Ooh, and now our health is gone. Okay, I genuinely don't think that this would be doing so much damage if it weren't scaling off of knives. So I definitely do think it's a knife. Oh, got like a perfect dodge there. Charred enchanted chest. Interesting. Askman cloak, ashen cape, ripper, saddle, slayer. Alright, few new things, few old things. Or vanilla things, I guess. So yeah, I guess that I think that this scales off of knives. Yeah, it kind of looks like it's leveling the knife skill. It's definitely not leveling fists, and swords would have leveled already. So yeah, I think that we lucked out, and it is actually okay. So we do actually have a weapon for this biome. Like one that is actually good. Also probably means that we likely want to merc some more bone maws, maybe. I don't know if we'll get more of the... I don't know if we'll get more of like the metal that we used to craft this, right? But a lot of the other mats are bone maw mats. This is a little risky. No room in inventory. Oh boy. Okay, reset. I see. Somehow we just always have a million frickin' groused in our inventory, right? You know, you could just stay stuck, homie. Like that would be cool. Oh, you can walk up here. Not really sure what those things in the ground are, considering that we just, you know, popped it and didn't get anything. Tragic. Stupid vultures. Yeah, just stay right there. That's great. What was that? Oh, probably just things from the sky. Yeah, I think that was just fire from the sky. No worries. I think we might have enough bone maw materials at this point, though. Let's help our Dwarger friends out. Yeah, our damage still isn't super great against, like, Twitchers and stuff, I suppose, but... It is what it is, I guess. I got scared there for a second, because the flash from the ward happened at exactly the same time that I hit that node. I was like, no way it's within the range of the ward, right? Askman Mets. Yes, please. Leather scraps, we don't need those. But yeah, so this seems like it's probably like an extra dwarven spawner that's not normally there, right? Okay, I'd like to pick up these bone moss scales. Small blood sacks, not worried about. Don't know if we'll do anything with those scales, but it'll be nice to have them in case we need them. We can drop feathers. What was this? Oh, scales. Cool. And I wanted to check out this building over here. Because this is kind of where I'd like to move our portal to if we can. It should be outside of the ward range, and we'll have access to a whole bunch of grapes here. Yeah, I think this is the play. We don't need all these coins at this stage of the game, I don't think. And then eventually I'd like to take over that fortress over there too. I mean, we're gonna do both of the fortresses we found, but it'd be nice to take that one over probably. Aspin, gonna need that. Whoop. Okay, this is a little precarious. Okay, nice. We actually like 3-shot that. That's great. But yeah, I wanted to make this area a little safer. Get rid of that spawner. Ah, I'm so far away. It gets so hectic here. For how tough the enemies are, You just get so many of them. It's a little messed up, in my opinion. Oh, getting stuck on things. Alright, nope, still fighting over here. Got it. I think all the doors are dead. Oh, there's a Valkyrie coming? Why did it aggro from so far away? Their aggro range is insane. This mob is stupid. This is a stupid mob. Alright, well, I do for sure want to move over here. Ow! Ow! Oh! Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Oh, I didn't die, but holy, that my entire health bar. I saw like the damage from getting hit and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna take like that like 5 times. Thankfully we had enough HP to live through that. Oh, that's a starred bone moth. Oh dear. This biome is so unforgiving. I hate this place, guys. I hate it so much. Oh, that does no damage. Okay, it looks like the 2-star warrior got stuck. Nope, he's unstuck. This might be kind of a waste of arrows, but especially if it's gonna wander off. Alright, well, that kind of works for me. I'm telling you guys, this place is cursed. Like, not just I mean, first and foremost, the story behind the Ashlands is literally just that it's basically cursed. But then, like, on top of that, it's just a cursed biome. I hate it there. Let me out! Let me out! I want freedom from BS. At least we have a cool new weapon. So there's that. 50/50 slash and pierce, so it's already just better than Skull and Haughty in that case. And then 20 fire, 10 poison, so it's technically just more damage. That being said, I'm not sure exactly how this works because it's a fist moveset, right? Which means that it's like a 1-2 as opposed to 1-2-3. Oh wait, no, daggers are... Oh, Skull and Haughty is 3. Normal daggers are 1-2. No, they are 1-2-3. What am I talking about? It's literally like slash kind of poke. That's interesting. We also have to eventually pick up our Drakkar, I think, instead of just leaving it there. And honestly, with all of the bone maws around, I don't feel comfortable trying to sail it around to the other place. I'd rather just run along the edge, I think. Oh boy. Alright, well... No use in me just griping about everything and anything all of the time, right? What do we need to upgrade this? Ferrocerium. Figured as much. And Ferrocerium requires us to have Ferroboron. Ferroboron... Well, that are Ferrocerium scraps, but I don't know where we get those. And then Ferrobaron, we need more refined aether. Oh, this actually upgrades really nicely. The slash goes from 50 to 56. That's huge. Why does it sound like there's things hitting things outside? They're not. Or maybe they are. Oh my gosh. Why are you guys like this? What's a Viking gotta do to keep their gate around here, am I right? Alright, I guess let's hope to find some more soft tissue. Oh, you know what? If all of the dwarves are gone, we can break the, like, if all of the dwarves are actually dead, in the one area, then we can, snag their stuff. Well, maybe, if they have any boxes. You know what? I need a workbench anyways to break that. I'm just gonna break the ship later if we can. So I'll come back for it eventually if we need it. We'll see once we actually start like getting into the deep north probably, and if we need to sail somewhere. One, two. I will say that this being the fist moveset does make it a little bit better for like getting like our hit damage, right? Or like the final hit damage. Really weird that they decided to use a fist moveset for a knife, but I mean, I've played a lot with punchy punchies, right? So I have quite a bit of experience with the moveset. And it's very cool that basically we get like our improved, like, you know, hit damage on the second hit instead of the third. Ow. Oh my gosh, the damage. How did that not hit the Askvin? Valkyrie. These Valkyries are such problems. It definitely does seem like there's a lot more bone moths than usual. That hit me? How? Well, we stagger Askvin pretty well. At least non 1 stars. Or I guess I should say no stars. Morgan over there. Alright, let's see here. Sounds like there might still be dwarves alive, actually. Yeah, there definitely are. Probably not for long, though. Alright, well, let's try to be a little bit less risky if we can. Trying to get these grapes. We don't have our portal down right now, right? So I should be careful. Finally. Seeds. Though, with all these grapes here, I'm not sure if we really need to make our own. And, like, the grapes are just gonna keep growing here, right? Although, lava hazard. Gotta watch our footing. That might be a Morgan cave right over there. That thing that we were looking for before that could save us from the mobs. A little late, but whatever. Alright, let's see here. Try to find somewhere in here that we can set up our portal. that we can get like up and down from pretty easily, hopefully. You know what? This doesn't look too bad. I think here will do. Just put it like right here. For the most part, kind of protected on most sides, right? And I don't think bone moths can really get up right here to shoot at it, so it should be relatively safe right here. Seems good. Let's see. So we have a spawner close by over there, by the weird rocks that might be a Morgan hole, or a putrid hole, I think is what they're called. We have potentially respawning dwarf friends, like right by. And it's the best way in and out here. So it's kind of like this section here in the middle of all the things. Yeah, the middle of the, I guess, the north wall. And we hop over this set of stairs here, right? And then go up. Just gotta remember how to get back up here. Yeah, okay. That looks good. That's basically exactly what we wanted. It's not completely, you know, shut in with like a door or anything, but it works. We also have a little bit of like a fiddlehead farm here from the looks of it. And not so many enemies about. Yeah, I think this place is, I think this spot is way better than where we were before. Ah, fire. Ow. It hurts. Ah, archer. Well, I was gonna try to make my way over to the Morgan place, but got really busy here all of a sudden. Oh my gosh. It's starting to get dark and we still gotta, like, even if we, you know, go to the Morgan cave, that might take a little bit of finagling and then we gotta come back, so get back here. I can't hit the... okay. Yep, nope, we're just gonna go home. You know, kind of wondering what are in these ancient pots? Anything good? Minor stamina mead, silver. Pot shards. Nothing important. Alright. Run away. Oh gosh, now we have so many vineberry seeds now. What the heck? What are we gonna do with those? There's so many seeds. I guess those go in miscellaneous. I mean, it's overflow at this point, right? So they can just go in there. I'm not sure how much more Ithridium we really need, being honest. Mostly because I just don't have all the recipes, you know, memorized and all that jazz, right? So I don't know how much more we need. But yeah, we also need to touch the magma cores, right? So that's something that we can hopefully pick up if in that Morgan cave if it is a Morgan cave. Well, now that I'm looking at it, I'm not actually sure how we're gonna get over there very well, to be honest. More Dwerger, more friends. We appreciate friends to fall back on, especially when there's warriors about. Friends, no, don't go in the lava. Lava is not where you want to go. More warriors. This is my rock. Why does like everything drop leather scraps in this mod pack? I know that like leather scraps are like pretty good, but like you don't need thousands of leather scraps over the course of the whole game. I don't think so anyways. Okay, it's getting tiresome. I don't see a great way across there. So we probably have to go the long way. Oh hey, a Surtling spawner. It's like the first one that we've seen all game. Take a quick respite up here. Get our stamina back. I think the Morgan thing is that way, right? So this looks like the pathway we should take. Blades. Oh, this is about to be really bad. And of course a frickin' Ashbone spawns in behind us, right? Like we were just here. There's already so many mobs in the area too. I genuinely don't understand the spawn rates. Oh, we're cooked. Oh, we're tarred too? Oh my gosh. Please, game. I don't understand the spawn rates in this biome. Like, I didn't realize that we were missing a food. I'm so glad that we weren't like over encumbered range. Like we would have been so bad. Like that would have been so bad. Oh, we're almost dead. Come on, get me out of here. It was kind of bad leading all the enemies to our portal there, but I kind of felt like I had to. How did we run out of our stam food like that? Did I legitimately just like eat all of them, like without really thinking about it? Or, I don't know. What is our food of choice for stamina here? It's the Scorching Medley, that's what it is. Alright, well, those bag of spices are coming in clutch that we made like so long ago. Okay, now we should be okay to fight. And, okay, well, our portal still exists, so that's a good sign. Guessing that the vultures didn't do a number on it. Although they might still be here. Could you guys maybe not blow up all my stuff? Not. Like, oh my gosh, I got stuck on the Twitcher. There's just so much everything, and this isn't really that different than base game. Only slightly different. There's a few extra things here, but like, let's be real here. You can get mods like this in vanilla, like, so easily. It's so dumb. Oh, I'm dead. Not dead. Okay. Yeesh. I don't think that we have many friends left. There's stuff going on over here, so we have at least one. We have a couple. And more enemies, of course. We're about to run out of friends. Oh, the lag. I'm gonna say, Rogue, please don't jump in front of me. Just can't do it. This biome is so genuinely frustrating. Wow, they surprised that the duder could blow that up. Can I actually hide down here from the Valkyrie? It kinda seems like I can. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, these are amazing. And unsure if Valkyrie is stuck or... Moment to breathe. Yeesh. That was just so much. Alright, let's sneak some of the soft tissue out of here. Maybe. Looks like it's going to be mostly full metal ore, actually. That's not right. I missed. Accuracy is not on point these days. Oh, we can just pick those up off the ground. That's cool. Well, we found more Aspen. Okay. Lots of stuff, materials, things, inventory's full. Sick of fighting. Let's head home. Oh, brother. So of course there's still something in here. It's a 1-star Twitcher. What is with these things, man? Twitchers have the weirdest AI. I hate it. Yeah, you just stay stuck there. You and that blob. I'm okay with all of this. Okay, Blob, if you're gonna blow up, I need you to blow up out here, okay? Away from the building. That should work. What is that Aspen stuck on? I don't know. I've already shot it, but realistically I'd rather have the Aspen actually get free, potentially. So let's leave it alone and maybe it'll get unstuck. Seriously, this biome. I know I gripe about it every time I get here, but like, I dislike it more and more every time. It doesn't get better, it only gets worse. Oh, we did end up with a little bit of soft tissue. Not very much though, but... I didn't actually mean to carry all those lanterns. Eh, whatever. No, that goes in there. There we go. Alright. Maybe this time we could actually make it to that Morgan cave. Just maybe. Especially if we just kind of gun it there, but eh. How many hide? Aspen hide do we have? We have 31. I think that's actually enough to make our ask set. Hood of ask is 10. Trousers is 10. Chest piece. Where is the chest piece? Am I missing something? Or did I just skip over it by accident somehow? Breastplate. 10. Okay, yeah, nope. Ask set, let's go. Bit of an armor upgrade. And I think that will also be slightly faster. And I don't hate this look, so we're gonna not transmog it for a little while. Okay, so is there anything else that we can make that's good? Ashen Cape could be good too. do. I think that's good. I'm chilling for now. Let's see. 3 Ferrocerium. 2 more Ferrobaron. We can make that. You know what? Considering that we got like 6 more like soft tissue, which goes to refined aether, I think that we're actually in a fairly decent spot to upgrade our dagger, or upgrade our weapon. Yeah, we need 6 more. I think that's good for right now, though. Can we make an armor stance? Yes. Just because it's cool and we were using it for a while, so might as well put it on display, right? It's not really expensive for the most part, so. Why am I going up here? Alright, surely we can make it to the Morgan Cave, clear that out, and not have too many problems. Right? I'll worry about picking all that stuff up later. These fortresses are going to be a lot harder to raid if we have a bunch of really dumb enemies around. But also, it's like, what can we do about it? The answer is really not much. Especially when we can't walk 5 feet out from our portal without getting just absolutely mobbed. Okay, yeah, that's definitely a Morgan Cave. Alright, this is our ticket back out once we're done here. I'm gonna say, are they stuck? Not quite stuck. Yeah, mysterious location that we're not at all interested in. I think I'm gonna start leaving charred bones behind too. Molten core, stone portal item bundle. That's it? Alright, fair enough. Oh, okay, so there's like a lighting effect going on from our weapon here. It's kind of throwing me off because the particles kind of look like you know, items sometimes. So it's kind of just throwing me off a little bit. What is something we really don't need? Molten cores. Or Sterling cores. Taking the rotten meat though, even though we haven't been doing farming for a long while. Probably don't need it. But I'm taking it on principle. Nice, we got like 14 more soft tissue, so that's 14 more refined ether. Just making sure there's not any more piles that we missed. Okay, now we just have to get home. Alright, get a little slight lay of the land here. Can't really see much with the storm going on, so. Ugh! I want to kill one of these ash bone things, but I don't think I can do that if I'm fighting it and other things at the same time. Maybe. Seems like it does damage to other enemies, much like most of the Ashlands enemies. I really need to not get that... Well, I need to not get tarred by the growth over there, and I need to not pull the Valkyrie. Just some of the problems that are going on here. Plus we have so many other things. You know, like, 2 enemies at the same time, not necessarily so bad, but like, feels impossible to not be fighting like 5 things at the same time in this biome. Okay, yeah, it's so hard to see. This is getting more and more ridiculous every passing second. I'm out of here. We're not doing this. Half the time I can't even tell if we're running into trees or more enemies. Oh, that's water. Oh, it's not water. Okay, it looked like water. get up here? Eh, not from there. Alright. I can fight from here. I can maybe fight from here. More and more and more. Well, at least the damage is not as bad as it was before. So we can slightly better tank the warriors. I don't need pot shards. We probably don't need these cursed bones either, but whatever. Okay, so if we go up one of these ways, like when we go up, is it literally just this one? Does this? Oh, this leads us straight to a portal. Okay, yeah. So I kind of like wait, like around and got all confused. Okay, well we're like a few minutes shy of the 4-hour mark, but I think we'll call it here. Today's Tuesday, right? It is Tuesday. Okay, so this will give me a couple of days break from the Ashlands, and we can come back and start fresh on this on Friday. For any of you returning viewers, yeah, my schedule changed a little bit as of last week. Things got kind of shuffled around, and basically my Thursday, like my Fridays became open, and my Thursdays got booked, basically. That was a weird way of saying that, but yeah. So I'm no longer streaming on Thursdays. I stream on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, or scheduled days, and then like when I'm free on Thursdays, I'll stream. Actually, I think I'm free this Thursday, so we can pick this up on Thursday. Yeah. We can pick this up on Thursday. So gear, arrows, and missiles. Yeah. So okay. So we'll pick this up on Thursday. Keep trying to muscle through the Ashlands, and be sad and cry about it. I'll try not to complain so much. I just can't stand that biome. It's painful to me, alright? I don't feel like the Ashlands was designed for single player in mind, but and I also just don't want to drop the difficulty down. It's definitely a thing I could do, but it would probably help us out a lot, actually. Because then we could actually tank things and murder things and blah blah blah, but I don't know. I guess I'm just used to kind of muscling through it. I don't know. If it gets really bad, like, if we can't ever, like, if we stop being able to make progress, basically, because there's just so many enemies everywhere all the time, then we can knock the difficulty down a little bit. I think, like, one nudge make it a little bit easier. But that's a problem for future us. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming, hanging out. Appreciate you, whether you're just listening and lurking, or you know, actively chit-chatting, all that jazz. If you guys haven't filmed the content, you know, just a friendly. How do I word this? Ugh, I'm bad at these outros. You know, maybe just consider liking and subscribing. Beyond that, hopefully I'll see you guys on Thursday, and yeah, I hope that you'll all have a good night and or day, depending on where you are in the world and where you're watching this. I hope that you will all spread love and kindness wherever you go, and that it will come back to you as well from those around you. So, until next time, everybody, have a good one. Gravy signing out.